Hello there! Welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, of course, Johnny, and here we are. We are doing the thing. It's been a busy day. It has been a very long day. So, first things first, before we get started. As you can see, this guy back here, this is the guy that we will be working on next week. This is the upscaled, I call them big figs. The Big Fig racing figure that got released last week. Actually, no. Yeah, last week, the 1st. So, Saturday, so technically last week. He is an interesting figure because he does not come with a minifigure. However, my wife made a minifigure version of him that will go with him. So, that's awesome. So, next week. Yes, that's the Octia. Yes. Second thing, number 2, is this. This is stuff I got at the Lego store. Also, this is a box, obviously, which means it's got pieces in it. And some of the pieces don't look all that interesting. I mean, they're just some leaves or whatever. However, these pieces down here, these panel pieces, there's a lot of them in here. This is going to be the start to making it so that we can put the Hoth base up on the level that it should be for the mock that I do as far as Hoth goes. So that should be coming up very soon to alter the base plates we're going to need to do. Hey G-Bass, how you doing? Good to see you. So that's coming up. I want you guys in the chat, tell me which one you want me to do first of these two. I'm going to put them right here because they'll be underneath the video. And that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to lift this up slightly. No, I don't need to do that. Optimus is the first vote. So let me bring the video up. And we will get started. This thing's about 4 minutes long, all sped up, but it's really cool seeing how everything went. We might do it twice, seeing how things go. Aw, that's rude. Don't tell him to go, Hope. He's a nice guy. Here we go. So we got 2, huh? Oop. It does not want to start. Hold on. What is it? It is sitting there frozen. Let's see if it'll go now. There we go. Oh, it's getting frozen for some odd reason. It wasn't doing that earlier. Maybe because I'm streaming, it's kind of stuck. Let me try it again. No, the Octane guy is coming next week. He's next week, so. My video is not wanting to. Starting to go, but it's not. Huh. Wonder what happened, why it's not going now. No, the Brick Headz do not transform. They actually are both. You get to build both. And why is this not? It's working fine. Let me stop it and hide it. Change the properties again. Okay. Okay, now let's try to make it show up. It is not wanting to play. That is interesting. Let me bring up actually really quick. Let me bring up VLC and see why it doesn't want to play. Pardon me a second. It plays on VLC, but it doesn't want to play on the stream. That's interesting. Try it one more time. See, it's playing down here. I can actually go through, but it doesn't look as cool. See, I can actually go through it and pop through it. They typically I don't like Brick Headz, but I do pick up the ones that I think are the neatest, and these two just looked really cool. So some reason it does not want to play. Maybe too many video sources, I don't know. So let's start actually at the beginning. So let's go back here. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think it's taking up too many video sources. So anyway, this is how it started. There was like nothing here, all right? We had nothing on the floor. So this is the second floor of the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. This is where we did things. We did the setup. So we started off with just some regular tables that are here, and you can see right here, this is the cart that has our first load of our tables. These are the ones that we actually made for our lug. And you can see the amount of people we're getting the regular tables over here on this side. This side has just some regular mocks and display things there, and then the tables that are on the trolley, as you can see, we're laying them out. We have two areas that are having Lego display. This one's the big train area, which is over on the left where you see the tables upside down, and then kind of behind where the people are at is another area that's like what we consider the story areas, or the worlds areas. They're separated and stuff like that. And we have 5 different worlds. We have an ocean world, we have a medieval fantasy world, we've got Harry Potter, we've got Disney/story book, and then we have video game world. So I'm just going to pop through some of these because for whatever reason the video does not want to run while the other video stuff is going. So we actually had to build those 2 bigger tables that you see there. We actually have not had them before, so we had to build them while we were there, but this is how everything gets set up. This will definitely be uploaded to YouTube over the next, probably tonight, I'll upload it. But yeah, for whatever reason, the video isn't playing, so I'm just kind of going through it and showing, you know, how it went. The other thing is kind of funny, if you watch the background, like where the windows are, for whatever reason, the exposure on the camera was not working right, so you'll see it steadily get brighter. You'll still be able to see how things are being built. No, those legs are not adjustable. They're just PVC pipe, but we cut them all to the same height. So our stuff is all the same height. It's very, whatever you want to call it, very well put together. So yeah, let me go here. So you can see the spacing. You see on the left, that's the bigger train area that actually has 2 tracks next to each other that go. And then, hey Vab, how you doing today? Good to see you. And then the middle portion, where the other kind of brownish table with the white legs are, that's the worlds area. So, some reason this video does not want to play, even though it was playing earlier. So I'm just kind of popping through it a little bit here. So we're starting to drape black tablecloth over here. Since we're not using Mills plate for everything in the different worlds, we're using the black cloth as kind of like, you know, a covering, and then whatever gets covered over it is, you know, is all well and good. So you can see all of us doing our thing, and you know, everyone kind of is like, hey, what can I do? You know, do this, blah 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 blah, put things together, that sort of thing. It's really nice. We surprised. So if you see the timer there, we got most of the table stuff done and where they needed to be. Everything clamped together so it stays together within 50 minutes. Like, we had all of that done, which was amazing. You know, usually takes over an hour. So it was nice to get that stuff done. And then we kind of milled about. I don't know if you can see on the tables on the left, there's some green that's in the corner. That's one of the double curve train track things. But we kind of had to wait because the guy that had all the train track that we needed hadn't shown up yet. So we're all kind of like getting stuff out, but we weren't really able to set anything up because we wanted to get the train track established before we started putting things in. Otherwise, we probably would have had to move things or whatever. So we're all just kind of chilling, discussing things, trying to figure out the best way to do stuff. I know the world's area, we adjusted the train track, so it's a little bit different than we had planned, but it worked out better the way the way we ended up. And you can see the background lighting is getting lighter from the exposure not automatically adjusting for whatever reason. And unfortunately, my stream did not hold because the wireless there just stunk. It was worse than any I've ever had before, even Brick Fair, Virginia. So there we go. This is the guy in charge of the lug. This is his stuff that he brought in. Oh, it was a gorgeous day. It was a perfect day. Like, it was so nice in there. Like, there was no jacket or anything. I was in shorts and a t-shirt. It was very nice. All right. The other thing too is, so the way we set up some of the tables is that we have sneeze guards. By the way, Vab, hey, you too. We already have 1 vote for Optimus and 1 vote for Bumblebee, so you guys need to vote which one you want to do first. So we have sneeze guards that are just plastic things we put up along the tables, and they got forgotten at our no Bumblebee. No, you don't want me to do Bumblebee? I'm confused. There's 1 vote for each. Well, now I'm not... Oh, you don't want to see it till you get yours. Okay, so you're voting for Optimus. Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You won't be able to watch the end, I guess. Anyway, the sneeze guards are designed to obviously keep little kids from reaching in and stuff like that. Oh, you're working on Optimus waiting for Logan. Ha, that's great. And unfortunately, the sneeze guards were left at the trolley museum. No one had gotten them. So, so Josh, the leader of the lug, had to run down and get them in about a half-hour trip both ways. You know, half-hour down, half-hour back to get them and bring them. So, so we could put them up. So, in the meantime, Bob showed up, who's the one that had all the track, and we're starting to lay the track. You can see people bending over and putting the track together and stuff. I wish this video was playing because it's really cool. It's only about 4 minutes long, all sped up, but it will be on YouTube soon. And it's really cool seeing, you can see in the middle part, you can see the trolley that we used as a test to make sure the track was good, moving around really quick. It's pretty cool. But anyway, that's us just kind of getting things together. I'm just kind of spacing through this quickly. But we got everything. So as you can see the time, it's 2 hours, 2 hours, 7 minutes, and we are getting the stuff done. The track is all figured out by now, and we're starting to just lay things down and get things put where we want them. And a lot of that takes adjustment too. Like you put things down, and there's no, like, we plan as best we can for a display. A lot of times it's an Excel spreadsheet that's kind of like got little squares in it to say, you're taking this area, you know, you're taking this area. But people bring stuff and people don't necessarily sign up, and then it's like, hey, I have this. So we try to fit everything in that someone wants to bring or show, and it works pretty well. We end up putting stuff and adjusting and figuring out where things are going to go, and you know, there it is. So yeah, so so yeah, we'll just go through a couple of these things, and like I said, I will upload this to YouTube tonight, and then it'll be ready to go for people. The really cool part is you want to look for a couple of things. There's probably about halfway through, about around the 2-minute mark of this. If you look closely at the middle set of tables that are big, you know, basically in the middle of the screen, you'll see the trolley go zipping around. And then on the left, you can see this big crane. That I know it's hard to see a little bit with the lighting, but this big giant crane that's there that one of our members, Gabe, made and actually redid and made it even bigger. The thing moves slow. I mean, like, extremely slow. And in the sped up video, it looks like he's just like radio controlling it, and just like it's just moving like a normal thing should. And it doesn't move that way. So it's kind of funny to watch. And you can tell that it's sped up because, like, there's a, you know, the part that dangles down that's like where it hooks onto things and stuff. You can see it going blah, 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 like really, really, really quickly. So like I said, that will get uploaded and everything, and we'll be hunky-dory. So we are coming to the end here. And There we go. That's the end of the video, essentially. So, sorry that did not work out to show. But, you know, that sort of thing happens sometimes. So, alrighty. So, since UR does not want to see Bumblebee, when are you getting Bumblebee, out of curiosity? We will put Bumblebee out of the way. And we will work on Optimus Prime. So, let me get my... When it gets here... Oh, you ordered it. Okay. All right. Well, it should be here within a week. So, all right. Let me get my timer up, and we'll see how long it takes to do Optimus. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. Oh, see, here's the funny thing. A lot of times these smaller sets have, like, the things that push in. These do not. These have the actual cut, you know, which is silly. Like, why would they do that? Not that I really, I mean, I am complaining. But, like, it's like, why would they do that when normally these smaller sets, they do the push-in? Unless they're hearing people's complaints. And they're like, oh, yeah, we gotta, you know, can't do that. So the Optimus, like I said, these Brick Headz are 2 different builds total, which is pretty neat. And 2 different instructions. Cool. There we go. So they're each considered a separate Brick Headz. So one is 261. Here, let me move the camera a little bit closer. There we go. So you have 260 and 261. So that's how many Brick Headz they've done. 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is so small, we're going to do them at the same time. Each of them has their own little plate. So 260, I'm guessing he is first. Yep, bag 1. All right. And that's okay that today is a kind of a shorter stream because it's been a busy day. A very busy, very involved day. All right. So we start with Optimus, and he starts with no base plate. We start with just doing him. So I already saw that these Brick Headz have something specific in them, which is kind of interesting. Like a specific... Oh, wait a minute. Unless I am blind, which I could be. What was that? Are they saying that's white? Ugh. They're coloring... Oh, it is. Nah, it looks gray to me. I'm sorry, it looks gray. I have had busier, yes, but today was quite a busy day. It really was. So. But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was nice hanging out with everybody. So I see, said the blind man. Yeah. Their white looks gray. Like normally their white, the white they do on their sets looks way better than this. So I need the red one. There we go. It is neat how they design these, though. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the Brick Headz, but the ones that I think are pretty awesome. Like I got, which ones did I get before? I got Chippendale ones, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, not the other kind of Chippendale. Well, those look cool. Let's do it this way. Look at that. Printed tiles, as it should be. And there should be one more printing. Oops. Got that. That goes there. Should be one more printed tile. Let's see what color it is. It's not that one. It is gray. There we go. Look at those. Look at those printed tiles. Those look amazing. And he already looks awesome. Already looks awesome. Okay. This would be cool, actually, doing this brick head as a blind build. It would be fun because, like, you could get, like, the reds in the wrong spot and things like that, and the flat things, wrong flats. Okay. So the surprise I already saw, which I was, like, disappointed that I found out about it. Yep, that is right. We are building these. We went through the video of the setting up today. This is the special thing. So inside each of the transformer brick heads is energon. They have energon inside, powering them. So, da-da-da-da. Energon cubes. And it was funny too because there was a discussion. People were arguing and they're like, why are they orange or not orange? Why are they pink? And it's because in the cartoon they were pink. Started off that way. Logan's favorite piece, 3386. 3386. It's funny how much you see them used in sets now. Hope everyone's having a great day. What did you have for dinner? I actually did not eat at all today. Like, it was just running around afterwards even. So I had cottage cheese and Doritos. Yes, mixed together. Because that's something I do. But yes, that was my dinner. Cottage cheese and Doritos. What did you guys have? Hopefully something more nutritious and better. Tacos. Tacos is amazing. That is not gross at all. It is delicious. The Doritos give a crunch. And just more cheese. So it was awesome. Tacos is great. Taco Tuesday, awesome. New piece coming out. It is now your favorite part. Describe that piece. Ranch chicken. Ranch chicken is good. I know Big Nate is still out there. Big Nate, what did you have? Oh, look, another printed piece. Why do they do this for small things? Small, tiny things, and not for, the bigger things. We want the square. Yep, I need to turn him. Gotta get the eyes just right. You gotta have them straight. Ranch chicken. Tacos. What else we got? Okay. That looks cool. That is a neat face. So we put this on the front here. That goes on there. Don't want to cover his eyes. Alright, extra pieces. Oh, look, I got an extra eyeball. Whoop, I dropped my eyeball. Extra eyeball. You can go with the extra pieces for the Disney castle we did last week. What? That's not really a drop because it just dropped on the table, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm curious if we'll have a plaque or something with these. I guess we'll find out. Four-way Technic connector with the kit. Oh, yeah. I have seen that. I have seen that part. And I can understand why there is excitement on your end. Yeah, that's a perfect piece for doing all kinds of cool things. So, totally get that. Understandable. Okay, little arm thing. Oh, that's for his, Oh, look at that. See, look at these printed pieces. Even that. The Autobot symbol right there. All right, we're going to make the first arm along with the smokestacks. well, a smokestack, because we're only doing one arm. Could have done the other side at the same time. In fact, I'll try to do that myself, I think. Oh, no, we're going right to the back. So we're doing the back end first, and then we're going to switch sides. So, oop, nope, down here. Little fuel things. This is how brick heads are. Everything else is tiny. The head is big, obviously. So, and this is like the. Oops, not that one. This one. Okay. Moving right along. All right, we're doing the head now. So, interesting news. There is the rumor that Soundwave is coming out. That there will be a Soundwave about the size of Optimus Prime. I know Logan has already said it better be like a head shorter than Optimus Prime, but yes, that has been the thing that has come out, is there is a potential Optimus Prime coming. Or not Optimus Prime, and a potential Soundwave coming, which is good. That should be August. And then the other thing that just came out yesterday that I have already posted and I'm kind of excited about because I grew up with this movie is the Beauty and the Beast castle. That's pretty awesome. For April 1st. Now, that's scary because April 1st, that can easily be an April Fool's thing potentially. So, who knows? But, it's kind of a neat idea, neat figures that they would have. They've only had one Gaston, apparently. Like, everyone's talking about how, like, the LeFou figure and some others are completely new. But yeah, that set, it looks fantastic. It looks better than the other castles. It really does. So, I guess we will see what happens with that. But that's supposed to come out April 1st. See, this they could have done 2 times. They could have done both sides, and then they could have said this is 2X, because it's the exact same thing. We're building the arm the exact same way on this side. He's got little stubby arms. Now we put on his little, I guess these both go the same way. Hey, Never Too Old, how you doing? We are working on Optimus. We're gonna hold off on Bumblebee because UR doesn't have hers yet. That's okay. Doing great. Had a busy day setting up things, but now we're going through doing this. I'll try to do the video again just for the fun of it at the end after we do this. Don't see it having much success, but it worked. It worked prior to streaming, and now it's not. Okay, so I've got. Oop, I forgot to put that there. See, that's a fail. That I have to start over. Rebrickable Optimus Prime. Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of those. Okay. First half done. There he is. He's looking awesome. He just looks cool. The printed tiles, he just looks neat. He's a cool. Do not roll off the tongue like 3386. All right, so that one is done. Moving on to the truck portion. Ooh, and we start this time with the with a base plate. So. The Bumblebee. Oh yeah. Like the actual Bumblebee movie, or like the Transformers one where he's the Camaro. Is it the actual Bumblebee one? 6611. Yeah, it doesn't sound as good as. Why is that? Why does 3386 sound so much better? I don't understand. Do not understand. I know there's scientific whatevers for it, but yeah, it does not sound as good. Okay, we're doing the fuel cell thingies. What did you have for dinner, by the way? Never too old. That is the question always. That's the question Ben stole from me. Turn into a Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime with rebrick. What? You take the Lego Optimus Prime set and turn it into the Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. Okay, I got you. All right. Do you have to add any pieces to it? If not, that would be cool. It would be neat to see. That'd be something I would do on stream because that would be fun. Something different. I haven't done any rebrickables yet. I need to do some. Let's go truck. So aside from that news, I have pieces that I got to make Hoth bigger. Sounds funny. New bar frame that's possible. A close. Ooh, that's nice. But yeah, got some more pieces that are necessary to make Hoth taller and bigger, longer, I guess. Because it needs to be in order to be more like it is. So that's something that is in the works and will be done on stream some, you know, showing how the Mills plates get adjusted and made to work. All right, this went flying through. There's not much to the rest of the truck really, so there can't be that many pieces in this next bag, but we're already to it. We're already bag 4. And still, I know Ben was excited because he had, what set was it? He was doing like the new flowers or whatever, and they were all paper. And like I have yet to see paper anything in my Lego stuff, like none whatsoever. So I'm confused like what they're doing as far as this stuff goes. What I'm going to try to do is going to turn off my camera. They were all plastic. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand what Lego's like. We're all about sustaining blah blah blah, and it really doesn't matter because like this is thinner plastic than bricks are. Like I'm sure in time it decomposes pretty decently. Look at that. Look at all these printed tiles. We got 2 printed tiles there. And snaps on this side. We're going to do the opposite on the other side. Where's that other? There it is. That should go there, and that should go there. I completely just skipped that step because I knew what was coming. I said that before, and I've been wrong. But yeah, all I've had so far is plastic, and again, it's way thin plastic. It should pretty easily, not easily, I mean, nothing actually easily decomposes except stuff that is organic. Even then, sometimes it takes a while. Like tree branches take forever. Yeah. It is absolutely not cost effective to go to paper. It really is not. Oh, these smokestacks are going to be wicked. So, question. Any of you that have had cats or dogs, I guess, have you ever smelled the cat food and been like, huh, that doesn't smell too bad. I wonder what it tastes like. So there's a guy that was on, I'm not sure if he was on TikTok or Instagram or whatever, but he was all like, you know, man, that smells fire or whatever it is. Can't remember the word exactly. But he was like thinking it smelled, good. He's like, oh, that smells good. So he took a bite of it And immediately he was like, oh no, oh no. Like he was shaking his head and just like getting rid of it. And he was like, oh no, that was awful. Quite hilarious. It's like, no, that is not for you. See, that I can understand. Pup ice cream, yeah. Oh, look at that. See, again, we've got those. Printed tiles. Lego. This should be what you do for UCS sets. Printed. Not stickers, printed. If we're gonna spend, if you do this for these tiny little ones, and we have to spend the money that we do on UCS sets, they better be printed tiles. I mean, come on. What do we got here? All right, so we gotta do little apparatus here. I do like how they make these pretty smooth. Oh, look, headlights. Headlights that are eyeballs, because these are the things we use for eyes for the start. Ugh, I did awful. The only difference is these are not blue, these are clear. So. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Who works at my... Oh, gosh. Yeah, that's awful. That, I mean, like, totally understand that, like, that's what they would be into, I guess. Did this roll away? It did. There we go. But yeah, it was funny watching that guy, because he was just like, oh, no. His face immediately was like, oh no. We even got the side mirrors here. Look at that. This is just great. Alright, so now we take a little, these are the horns to go on top, just like most semi-trucks have. Some of them have them on the side, kind of different. Ah, yeah. Well, our one cat always, like, she's had it since she was a kitten, and so, like, she always gets 4:30. Well, sometimes a little bit before, but right around 4:30 every day. She knows the time, and she comes and she's like, hey. Though our cat doesn't meow. No, that shouldn't be in there. Our cat kind of makes a weird sound. No meowing, but neither of our cats actually meow. They both make odd noises. Oh, there's another one is hidden in there. It's like, how do we get another eyeball? So, but yeah, Paisley is always like Pixie won't touch the stuff, but Paisley, she's just like, oh yeah, devours it every day at right around 4:30. She like comes and bugs you, and she's just like, hey, I need my food. She's so spoiled. Great cat, but man, is she annoying sometimes. Alright. So what is that for? I don't have two. Oh, do those go underneath? Hold on, I gotta double check. Ah, they do. They go underneath the smokestacks. So you need to have these. I was like, why do I have these extra? I have too many extra pieces. One I can understand, but having two, no. Alright. Here we go. Timer is done. Oop. There we go. 23 minutes for these little dudes. Look at that. They look awesome. Camera. They do. They look really awesome. Yeah. They are pretty cool. Extra pieces here. Alright. Really cool. So I'm going to try one more time. I'm going to try one more time to do the video. I'm going to turn off my camera, see if that makes a difference. And then start the video. trying to run. Brick Head trailer for the Brick Head truck. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, it's still not playing. Yeah, alright. We tried. Sorry. It will be uploaded to YouTube tonight, and then it will be available. So, yeah. So there we go. Kind of a short but sweet, one. Next week we will do. Where'd my other one go? It's under here. No. The recording is fine. I've played it plenty of times. I think it's for whatever reason while it's streaming, it does not want to try to pull up another video because it's highly compressed, and so I think it's having issues playing it because it played fine on the computer. So I will be uploading it to YouTube tonight, and then it'll be available. And it's about 5 minutes long of the almost 4 hours that we took to set up. So yeah, it'll be there. So next week we're gonna do Bumblebee. After we do that guy. Well, you can only see his. After we do that guy, so along with, like I said, got the mini Octane guy. So yeah, it does kind of sound that way, doesn't it? So yeah, that was fun. Just a fun little thing to do. The Brick Headz Optimus, they do look awesome. They're very cool, nice and simple. Funny thing is, he is less pieces than Bumblebee. Bumblebee is, what did they say? Bumblebee is 253, Optimus is 237. So yeah, kind of interesting. But this guy is 694, and as you can see, he even has like the gray gloves. He's got the right coloring for everything here. This is a slightly different Octane shirt, but it's the only one we had, so he still looks pretty cool. So just like the regular Big Fig, he's got, I don't know if you've ever seen this before, but inside the hat, he's got himself controlling himself. So, but this guy does not have that. He just has a racing helmet. But I'm going to try to see if I can figure out how to do a visor, a big visor for him. So we'll see. So yeah. So that's it for tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Again, long day. It was a lot of fun. Lots of things coming down the pipeline. Things to look for. But until next time, as always, may the brick be with you, and keep on building. We'll see you next week.